You were always there for them, loving, caring and attentive, and when all is said and done, all of their exes treated them so badly. So surely, even if it was just about supply, then they must at least still have a soft spot for you, right? Hi, I'm Steve Richards and I'm recently out of an emotionally abusive relationship with a covert female narcissist. And these videos are all a part of my own journey to recovery and trying to make sense of all the chaos. It's a question I see all the time and it's completely understandable. You gave everything, invested completely and loved freely and with all your heart. You thought that they were your perfect match and they told you that you were theirs. And with everything that you seemingly shared, even though it appears as though they've moved on almost immediately, you just want to know if they think about you and remember the incredible connection. I've had the same thoughts and I completely understand the need for reassurance that you and your ability to love left a lasting impression on them. Well, I'll try and break it to you gently. People with narcissistic personality disorder are always focused on getting exactly what they want, when they want it, and as often as they want it. So unfortunately, they're unable to really care very deeply about anybody else at all. They operate from a place of completely detached self-service. The sad truth is that most narcissists find people completely interchangeable. In the same way as if your toaster ceased to function satisfactorily, you would simply go out and get a new one, the same is true for the narcissist and their romantic partners. The brutal reality is that you probably have a greater level of personal attachment to your car than a narcissist has to one of their victims. And it's this pathological lack of attachment that allows the narcissist to repeatedly and constantly move from one person to another whenever they have the opportunity. Much as you probably won't want to hear this, no one is really special to a narcissist for very long, just convenient and desirable until they inevitably get tired of them when the narcissist's idealization has worn off and they've seen the fragile human fallibility that's underneath. Studies have shown that people who suffer from narcissistic personality disorder, especially amongst those who have a history of repeatedly discarding lovers or primary sources of supply and choosing new ones, has revealed that the only people who they still sometimes think about and see as in any way special are those who fall into one of these 6 categories. Number 1, the ones that didn't fall for them and who kept their distance. Number 2, the ones who left them when the narcissist started to devalue them. Number 3, the ones who went on to become successful in life. Number 4, the ones who were always emotionally elusive and whom the narcissist never really felt that they could count on their devotion, admiration, or validation. Number 5, the ones who left them while the narcissist still wanted them. And finally, number 6, the ones whom they idealized but never quite got close enough to for long enough to see their flaws. So, if you're thinking that you were loving, caring and attentive and a good source of supply, then I have some bad news for you. The basic rule of thumb when it comes to a narcissist is the more that you cater to their every whim, the more you place them at the center of your universe and adored and loved them, then the more likely they are to despise you and view you as weak and inferior. And conversely, the less you cater to them and the stronger your boundaries were and are, then the more likely they are to grudgingly respect you and treat you well. Well, maybe not well, but marginally less abusively. You know what I mean. So here's the take home. Most people with narcissistic personality disorder cannot maintain normal relationships, nor do they even want to. Their view is that they're at their best when they're pursuing a new person. The thrill of the hunt is exhilarating to them, and it's during this pursuit that they feel involved, engaged, and excited, maybe even challenged. Much like a cat that has caught a mouse, once they have you, they don't really actually know what to do with you. They'll probably paw at you and bat you about a bit, and it's a fun game at first. But it's not long before the novelty wears off and they get bored and they want to go out and find another mouse who hasn't been demoralized and frightened half to death. You are only special until they catch you and have you hooked and securely under the control of their charm offensive and manipulative tactics. You can think of the narcissist as being sort of like a greyhound chasing the rabbit on a greyhound racing track. The rabbits are all completely interchangeable. Greyhounds don't love the rabbit, they love the thrill of the chase. I hope that this has perhaps answered your question, even if it's not easy to hear that you weren't, aren't, and never will be special to the narcissist at all. You were literally just a source of validation, fuel, and narcissistic supply. You were simply used to try and repair or distract themselves from their own internal feelings of shame and inadequacy because something in you reflected an image of them that they really and truly wished that they were. You served a function as a primary caregiver and to help regulate their chaotic emotions, just like the one who came before you and the one or several that succeeded you. But here's the good news. You can take this harsh dose of reality and remind yourself of it daily. And rather than wait for them to perhaps try and worm their way back into your life when they're between sources of supply, cut them off. Block all contact if you can and move on with your life. Surround yourself with people who value you for who you are, not what you can give or do for them. As always, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and please do leave a comment with your thoughts, or better still to share your own experiences or even your own perspective on whether you think a narcissist can remember one source of supply as superior to all the others, and whether or not there is indeed actually a hierarchy of former supply. If you've made it this far, then thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and remember, together we will get through this.